Every second, billions of computers whisper to each other. Across oceans, through cables, through the air around you. But what language do they speak? And how do they understand each other without a single sound? They speak in flashes. Lightning trapped in metal veins, racing beneath continents and rising into the sky. A secret pulse, too fast for human eyes, too precise for human hands. From this pulse, a world is built. A world where distance collapses, where a thought can cross the planet. Before you even finish having it, your memories, your voice, your dreams, all reduced to a choreography of ones and zeros, a digital heartbeat echoing through the dark. And yet in that silence, in that invisible storm of signals, the modern world takes shape. Nations connect, strangers meet, ideas ignite like sparks in the night. Because somewhere in the vast machinery beneath our lives, the machines are still whispering. Imagine the internet as a giant city. Every computer is a house. Every website is a building. And the roads connecting them are networks. But this city never sleeps. Its lights never dim. Information rushes through its streets like rivers of neon, flowing from one corner of the world to another in the blink of an eye. Some roads are quiet side streets, simple paths carrying small messages between friends. Others are massive digital highways, moving oceans of data every second, supporting the weight of entire nations. And towering above it all are the great hubs, the data centers, the servers, the invisible engines that keep this city alive. They hum like power plants, glowing with the heat of a billion conversations. You walk through this city every day, even if you never see it. Every click, every search, every message is another step through its endless, electric streets. When you send a message, your computer doesn't send it all at once. It breaks it into tiny pieces called packets. Each packet carries a piece of your message, the destination address, your return address, and instructions on how to reassemble everything. Then, like a fleet of digital couriers, these packets launch into the network. Some race through fiber optic highways. Others hop between routers like stepping stones. Each takes its own path through the vast digital landscape. They weave through data centers glowing like futuristic cities. They dodge congestion. They reroute around failures. They navigate a world you never see. A world of blinking lights, humming servers, and invisible waves cutting through the air. And when they finally reach their destination, they line up piece by piece, snapping together like fragments of a puzzle, until your original message appears again, whole, intact, ready to be read, all of it happening in milliseconds, all of it silent, all of it orchestrated by rules so precise that billions of packets can travel at once, without ever losing their way. Just like every house has a street address, every device on the internet has an IP address. Without it, packets would be lost, wandering the digital city forever. But with an address, the city comes alive. Packets know exactly where to go, weaving through digital highways, slipping down narrow data alleys, guided by numbers that act like coordinates in an endless map. Some addresses point to towering data centers, glowing like skyscrapers in the night. Others lead to tiny devices, a phone in your pocket, a sensor on a bridge, a laptop in a quiet room halfway across the world. And as each packet travels, the IP address becomes its compass, its North Star in a city made of pure information. Because in this vast, ever-shifting metropolis, identity is location, and location is everything. Routers are the traffic controllers of the internet. They read the packet's destination and choose the best possible road. In a split second, they scan countless possible paths. Fiber optic expressways, wireless bridges, underwater cables, stretching across entire oceans. They weigh speed, congestion, and reliability, making decisions faster than any human could blink. Some packets are sent down quiet backroads, slipping through local networks like cars on empty streets. Others are launched onto massive global highways, racing alongside millions of fellow travelers, in a non-stop rush of digital motion. And when a road is blocked, a server down, a cable cut, a route overloaded, routers don't panic. They simply redirect, finding a new path through the maze of the internet's vast city. They keep the world moving, one packet at a time, ensuring that every message, every video, every heartbeat of data reaches exactly where it needs to go. For computers to talk, they need rules, shared agreements. These are called protocols. TCP, a careful mailman checking every envelope. UDP, a fast courier tossing packets quickly. HTTP, a glowing browser icon. HTTPS, same icon now wrapped in a lock. TCP makes sure every packet arrives safely. UDP sends packets fast without checking. HTTP is the language of websites. HTTPS is the secure version, the whisper behind the lock. But these protocols are more than rules. They're the invisible choreography of the digital world, a dance of trust, speed, and precision that keeps the internet from collapsing into chaos. Every time you load a page, a quiet negotiation begins behind the scenes. Your device reaches out, the server responds, and together they agree on how to speak, how fast to send data, and how securely to wrap each message. It happens in milliseconds, a handshake no human ever sees, yet one that shapes everything you do online. Because without these protocols, the internet would be noise. With them, it becomes a symphony. Billions of machines speaking in perfect rhythm, turning raw electricity into connection. When your data travels, it passes through many networks. Encryption protects it, like whispering in a crowded room, so only the right person hears you. But this whisper isn't just quiet. It's transformed, scrambled into a secret code that only the intended listener has the key to unlock. As your packets move through routers, cables, towers, they become unreadable to anyone watching. To an outsider, they look like noise, a storm of meaningless symbols drifting through the digital night. But to the right device, the one holding the matching key, the message unfolds perfectly, like a letter sealed with unbreakable wax. This is how trust survives the journey, not by hiding the path, but by making the message untouchable, a whisper wrapped in armor, moving safely through a world that never stops listening. A packet travels through home Wi-Fi, ISP tower, underground fiber, undersea cable, data center, destination server. A single message can cross continents in milliseconds. It's a journey so fast, so precise, that we barely notice it. Yet behind that speed lies an epic voyage. Your packet dives into radio waves, slips into glass-thin fibers where light itself becomes the messenger, then plunges into cables stretched across the ocean floor. Dark, silent highways guarded by pressure and time. It races past continents, through routers glowing like lanterns in the deep, guided by algorithms that never sleep, never hesitate, never lose their way. And when it finally reaches its destination, it arrives as if it had always been there. Instant, effortless, invisible. A miracle of engineering disguised as a simple click. A global journey compressed into a heartbeat. The world connected, one packet at a time. Every connection you make, every video call, every upload, every search, depends on this silent, invisible language. A language spoken in pulses of light and electricity, moving faster than thought, binding together billions of devices into a single, breathing network. You never hear it, you never see it, yet it carries your voice across oceans, delivers your memories to the cloud, and brings the entire world to the screen in your hand. It is the hidden dialogue of the modern age, machines speaking in perfect rhythm, translating human intention into streams of data that race through the digital universe. And though it remains unseen, its impact is everywhere, in the messages that arrive instantly, in the videos that never buffer, in the knowledge that appears the moment you ask for it. Computers talk to each other every moment of every day. And now you understand their language, a language built from light, electricity, and logic. Simple at its core, yet powerful enough to connect the entire planet. Every message you send, every idea you share, every moment you stream or search or save, rides on this silent conversation. Billions of packets, billions of decisions, billions of tiny signals weaving the world together, in real time. And behind it all, beneath the screens and apps and glowing icons, is a system as elegant as it is invisible. A digital heartbeat pulsing through cables, towers, and oceans. You don't just use the internet anymore. You see it. You understand the choreography behind the curtain. The hidden city, the whispering machines, the language that powers modern life. And once you've seen that, the world never looks the same again. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next chapter of this digital adventure.